One. Hello, welcome. It's episode 281 of the Sundering. It's recording on Tuesday, June 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern. What, you're thinking Tuesday? What is this madness? Well, it's Tuesday, and we're recording on Tuesday. Because that's... Look, Sunday things happened. But this episode is brought to you by the same ads, Amazon, Newegg, Jinx, Busted Tees, and Groupon. Click through the links on our site. Help us out. On bandwidth costs, it's zero cost to you. You're gonna buy shit anyway, especially from Amazon. If you don't buy from Amazon, you're lying. You're a lying sack of shit, and I don't believe you. Everyone buys from them. They own us. So let's take some money back from them. Let's teach them a lesson. If you like what you hear, rate us 5 stars. Drop us a review on iTunes, Stitcher, and all those places. And if you're doing it from a country outside the U.S., let us know so we can go look it up, because it's a lot of work to go out and look at different countries and search us. And
yeah, we had an entire episode when it was just us looking up that one country that didn't have a beach or whatever it was.
Was it like Luxembourg or something?
Oh, it was a country I've never fucking heard of. And,
anyway.
Yeah.
Italy?
No, I've heard of Italy.
Oh.
It was like... what?
Turkey? Hungary.
It was somewhere close around there.
Yugoslavia.
Like
that's not a country anymore.
Was it like Slovenia?
Slovenia?
That sounds familiar. But
sounds about right.
It might be also a place that had something happened in like Civil War, the movie. That's why I have it in my mind. Possibly.
Well, what do we have on deck? We're going to have arrested for bringing bacon to the bar, parenting in creative ways, customer service rep laying down the law, a ton of gaming news, Overwatch. We've got Heroes of the Storm. There's Warcraft. Welcome to Sundering. We're still here, unlike the XFL, and Ray's once famous ketchup cheese sandwiches.
Hey, I used to have an XFL jersey that I turned into a backyard wrestling outfit.
This is how we roll on Tuesdays. Sometimes. It's complicated. Let's get the show rolling.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like fat chicks cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
All right. Well, good evening, or good day, or whenever you're downloading this, whatever. It's hello. I'm Seraphis. I'm joined by my co-host Ray. Zia is moved, sort of. She doesn't have internet yet. She's getting internet though. So.
But when she has internet, does she really have internet?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like sometimes she gets. They keep signing up for like DSL, and why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I don't even know what that is. Is that like? Is that thing where they would say, like, you know, Klondike 57 to call people?
No, I think DSL stands for Dick Sucking Lips.
Oh, they got those DSLs.
Yeah, gotta get those DSLs.
And I thought they were talking about internet the entire time. Like, oh, man, she's got those DSLs. I'm like, oh, man, she's got good internet. No.
You know, tangent, but in college, I went to visit my... we were driving down to... When I lived in Florida, we were driving down, and my buddy, he lived in Orlando, and we stopped by his house, and his mom was like, John, what's DSL? And my buddy and I, we had been drinking, so he's like, well Mom, it stands for Dick Sucking Lips, and she's like, I'm talking about internet. What? And he's like, he turned like bright red. It was pretty funny.
That is really funny.
The best part was his mom was hot too.
I've learned new terms like thought, THOT. You heard that one? That means that hoe over there. It's so ridiculous.
See, we're educational here.
What was the other one? It was something gross though. I was just like, really?
I don't know. But anyway, so real quick, it's a Tuesday. It's an off night right now. So right now we're hanging out with Hasu and Matthew in the chat room.
Oh, you're taking over my job now?
Well, I was just doing it really quick because it's just those two, and so we can get right into it. So
don't forget Curse App Bot.
I'm not. I don't recognize it. I do not recognize the bot from the state of Curse. I do not.
Come on, recognize them. They fought for their sovereignty for years.
No. When we start recognize them, that's when they take over. Do not. You gotta treat them as a subhuman.
Okay.
All right. So Ray, what's? Well, we're doing a Tuesday episode, so we should probably talk about that. Are you spraying air at the mic?
Yeah, I forgot I had that out.
Jesus H. Christ.
I can use it as a weapon.
God damn it.
My luck, the thing explodes and takes off my fucking nipple. That's useless anyways.
Hey, being down one nipple is not that bad. I only have one nipple.
I don't believe you or care.
I showed Zia at BlizzCon. I got drunk and I showed her. She's like, holy shit, you only have one nipple.
You got drunk and showed her. That's like the thing that nobody wants to see at BlizzCon.
She wanted to see it.
Okay, she doesn't count. I don't count her in this everybody right now.
She was like, I want to see where you lost your nipple.
Anyways, don't ever expect me to say that sentence to you ever. Because I'm never gonna get drunk enough to say it because I don't drink. So,
yeah. Hasu, you need to chill out. You just need to relax.
Yeah, Hasu. I won't regard you as a person either. Just like I just did Zia, unfortunately. And she'll never know that I said that about her. I disregarded her opinion. She'll never hear it.
Never hear it.
All right, so I played some Overwatch, as you can probably imagine.
Zenyatta, the story, Ray's story of Zenyatta, a Zenyatta tale.
I mean, getting to 100 on Zenyatta feels like my Dark Tower, which is a book I'm reading.
you know, getting to 100 is your own character, like your entire account. It's not.
Don't care.
You don't level up each character individually.
I get to 100 with Zenyatta regardless. I think that's my goal. Either that or crack like top 20 maybe. I don't think I can get much further than that without playing every day.
A tale of two Zenyatas.
I tentatively named this episode "The Dark Plower" because I was thinking of the porn parody of the Dark Tower.
Dark Plower?
Since they're making a movie and Idris Elba is going to be the gunslinger from the first book of the Dark Tower, like, what is it? Eight trilogy? I don't know what series of 8 books is called, but, you know. I was just picturing him being in a porn, and it was really funny. I have nothing else on that.
Okay.
I just had to put something as the episode title. I hate leaving it blank when I start the show notes.
Oh, okay.
That's a thing that I do. Sarah's seen it before. So we were playing. Chili and I were playing against a team on Route 66. We were not escorting, so I'm guessing that's defending. Wow, I just drew a blank.
Well, I mean, there's also the control maps.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But we were defending. So I was waiting, like, underneath that bridge where a lot of people usually set up right there, and I charged up as the thing opened, and I killed another Zenyatta without even knowing there was one there.
So it is a tale of two Zenyatas.
Dude, it was I was so pissed that my hard drive was full, so it didn't record it, because I wanted to show it. It was so fucking funny. Like, Chili actually thought something was wrong, because I was just going, oh, like, just freaking out because I just did that. And I was just like, because my goal in games is to kill Zenyatta. If there's a rival Zenyatta, I have to, what do you call it? Show my dominance.
So it's like
Alpha?
Highlander.
Yeah, I'll have to alpha the shit out of him.
So it's Highlander. There
Eventually
could be only one.
Yeah.
All right.
There is only one. It was just fantastic.
What's your rank, by the way? Where are you at?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, because I was in the top 50 before I left, I think. But I'll double check right now. I just did competitive play, so I doubt that counts.
No. Because competitive's only on the PTR.
What? They put me in 29,000.
Ha!
What the hell?
Wow.
All right,
How the mighty have fallen.
I was 68 earlier today. Just so you guys know. I'm kind of actually thrown off by this. It's weird.
Well, I'm ranked 51,934 with Soldier 76. How about them apples?
That's just weird. Like, I was doing well, and then all of a sudden I'm not.
Well, you're just terrible.
Apparently, yeah. All my practice doesn't make perfect anymore.
How many total games do you have?
I'll tell you in a second. Wow. Apparently the site I use is really fucking up bad. Because I can't, like, the server's not responding to shit.
Oh, Master Overwatch?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've played 387 games.
All right.
Zenyatta.
So
That's all I played.
I'm at 237 total games. My win rate's 47%, and that makes me sad.
Mine's 51.7, and it was below 500 before I started, like, playing with a bigger screen. It seemed to help, but I only had a TV for a week because we had to rent one because ours broke, but then it got sent back very quickly, so we had 2 TVs for a week. So I was just like, well, my other monitor broke. I'm going to steal that for a week. That was fun. Of course, I didn't have it for today's episode. I had to give it back literally like 3 hours ago.
Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do, though? What else? I have stuff. I wrote it down. I was doing well. All right, so I also got called a hacker for just wrecking, basically, as Zenyatta. And I was just like...
Look, Ray can't... I'm going to set the record. Ray can't hack. His computer can't handle it.
I wouldn't hack anyways. Like, can you realize, like, how embarrassing that would be for our show? Like, you'd probably get, like, all your, like, beta and alpha shit taken away. Like, I wouldn't do that. But, Chili defended me. She went all Aisha Curry on Twitter about that. And, well, okay, it was Steph Curry's wife that said that the NBA Finals were rigged once the Warriors started losing. So she was defending me by getting all Aisha Curry. Trust me, it makes sense to 2 people out there. But basically, I wasn't hacking. What ended up happening was I had a heal on her, on Chili. She's Diva. And she was out there taking damage, which brings up my ult. And I was also just shooting constantly and hitting things, which builds up my ult. And I just kept on getting my Transcendence. Like 3 times in a row. Like it was in like a minute, I think. And the dude's like, I just watched him get his ult 3 times in 45 seconds. And the first thing I think Chili said was salt. But then she was just like, learn how the fuck that character's play. That's how he builds his ult. And he was wrecking you guys. I was like, thank you. Because I didn't feel like typing because I was wrecking so much. So she ended up doing it.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
Well, that joke's always used. I always say wrecked or yoked. Is
It's
it
always
like yoked? Fucking yoked him. So that's about all I have. Yeah, I'd say so. What about you, sir?
Well, right now I'm drinking a Blue Moon White IPA.
Oh, I have my Mountain Dew Kickstart Blueberry Pomegranate. I always forget to tell because it's not a beer.
And I also got my bourbon, so... Yeah, this show's going to be good. Let's see, I've been playing Overwatch, as I was mentioning. And look what I found. I found a Soldier 76 Funko at a GameStop.
What?
I'm very excited about this guy.
They have a Zenyatta?
No, they do not have a Zenyatta.
If you ever see one...
the only Funkos that they have, I think, are Soldier 76, there's Pharah, there's Widowmaker, Tracer, Winston, and Reaper.
So all the offensive characters, basically?
And Winston.
He's offensive.
Widowmaker is considered like a support or builder or whatever, or special. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they call. I mean, I know she's a sniper, but
Where's Zenyatta love?
I don't know.
Just because nobody likes him, except for me.
So yeah, so I've been playing a whole bunch of Overwatch. I had started making my comeback in my win percentage, but then I played today and I lost 2 games, which is weird because I also won 1. I won 1 game, and it doesn't show up, so I'm a little upset by that. So I won a game, but it says I only lost 2, so that kind of sucks. I don't know how that happened, so I'm a little upset by that. Let's see. Heroes of Storm. I cleared out all my daily quests because I'm trying to earn some more gold to get some more of the heroes in there. I'm still doing all my Warcraft Garrison stuff. I think I made like 17,000 gold this past week just doing Garrison stuff on 4 characters. And I want to play Star Wars: The Old Republic. I saw that they're doing like a special Light versus Dark event in the game. I think starting today. If you start like a new character. So I kind of want to start a new character in Star Wars: The Old Republic and play that.
I always get the pull, and then I never end up playing.
I mean, I'm actually... I've been paying for it, so I feel like I need to. I've been racking up cartel coins. And at the urging of a lot of people, I picked up Stardew Valley. And it's kind of relaxing, but I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So yeah, so I got that. That's the only thing. It's the only thing I got on the Steam sale so far. Like I've been like eyeballing a few things, but nothing that like I'm like, oh, I gotta have that because I'm really waiting for Civilization 6 when that comes out in October.
Oh,
but
we need to play Civ 5 still sometimes.
Yeah, we do. I reinstalled it finally. So
did I. I actually played a little bit after that same night that we talked about it last week.
And for all you people who want that game that we reviewed, Hunipop, remember when we did that like a long time ago? It's on sale. I'm looking for 69% off. Steam has a sense of humor.
Yep.
Didn't you pick... I've also been thinking about picking up Rocket League, but I'm just like, ugh, I really don't want to pay like $12 right now, because I'm about to go on vacation, so...
I don't know. I don't play it ever, because I basically play Overwatch anymore. And the other game that I got on Steam, at the Steam sale. The only game I got on the Steam sale, actually.
I did see Rust for $10.
Yeah, I don't play it anymore, though. That's what sucks.
Okay,
I mean, I'm sure it'll still be a good game. Like, it's fun if you like that kind of game, though.
So, what did you get? You got something.
Yes, I was going to have you guess, but you were just...
Well, now I'm going to get... did you get Euro Truck Simulator?
No!
Well, I hear, like, you can't go to Britain anymore because of the whole Brexit thing.
I can't go there?
I think you can't.
Okay. I wasn't going to go there anyways, so I think I'm okay.
Let's see, what else could you have gotten? Did you get Golf with Your Friends?
I don't even know what the fuck... I heard Friends.
Golf with Your Friends.
Golf with Your Friend. No.
No? Alright.
I think you said Dolph with Your Friends, like Dolph Lundgren.
No, not Dolph Lundgren.
You just sit there and be like, it must break you.
Let's see, what else? What else could you have possibly gotten? Like looking here.
I'll give you a hint. It's definite. I own it. I own a version of the game. Not the version I bought. So that can give you a hint.
Adventure Capitalist.
It has a year in it. And it's not Euro Truck Simulator. So I know you're going to say
that. NBA 2K something.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
NBA 2K16 was $11.99, I think.
God damn it.
I had some Steam credits, so it only cost like $8. I was like, yeah, I'll take this. The shitty thing is it's worse than 2K15. The story mode is like a movie by Spike Lee, and there's a lot of stuff you have to skip over, and all of a sudden, like, I'm just like, I don't care about this stuff, and then I had to answer a question about my dead brother, and I'm like, what?
You should get Prison Architect.
No, I don't have any. First of all right, so only reason I got that game was because it was basically all I can afford. I was like, if I see a game that I absolutely would play, I'll buy it, and I did. I can't afford anything else though.
What about YouTuber's Life?
No, oh god, I watched the gameplay of that.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's really dumb.
I'm just scanning through like a few really quick, and I'm just like, yeah.
But yeah, so NBA 2K16, if you like career mode, you might want to look into what you're getting into, because you basically don't play it like you would the normal career mode until your second season, which kind of sucks. Your high school career is 3 games, your college career is 4 games, and your rookie season is 8 games, and like the last 2 or 3 being playoff and playoff games, maybe, depending on what team you got drafted by. It's kind of I don't know. I didn't like it. And the only team that wanted me and guaranteed me starting minutes in my second season when I was a free agent was the Orlando Magic, which was the team I got drafted by in NBA 2K15.
Hey, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, he made all his money in college.
So Stardew Valley, SWTOR, that's pretty much it for me, from a gaming standpoint. Can't think of anything else. Yeah, that's it.
Anybody watch Big Bang Theory? What?
I don't know. No, because it's a terrible fucking show. In fact, for Salty Dirt Pepper, who asked that in the chat room there, go out to YouTube and search Big Bang Theory no laugh track. Someone removed all the laugh tracks from that show, and it proves that show is fucking terrible.
I wonder how many shows get away with that. Like having a laugh track cover up the fact that there are no jokes.
It's fucking terrible. Alright, what do you think? Let's get into some news.
Do it.
And now I want to hear some bullshit that happened somewhere.
Alright, so, Ray and I, next show, we're going to do another Tuesday show next week. We're going to do Tuesday, July 5th. Why? Because I'm out of town. I'm going away on vacation with the family. We're going up to the mountains. We're splitting a cabin with some friends of ours and their kids. And so I'll be up in the woods on Sunday. So we're not doing it Sunday. So we're going to do... I'm coming back on July 5th in the morning. So we'll do a show on Tuesday, July 5th. So that's what's going to happen.
And I have to work a ton during the weekend because of the holiday. So
yeah. So anyway, so this all works out pretty great.
It does.
Calm Before the Storm updates. Kickstarter is over. We're funded, and right now we're trying to go through the logistics of how to fulfill the backer stuff. And we're kind of waiting for Kickstarter to actually pay us so we can get moving on all that. So once we had the final money in, and after Kickstarter takes their cut, etc., we can start figuring out what's left. So yeah, things are kind of progressing. So those are those items.
Interesting.
So bacon news.
Uh-oh.
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
All right, folks.
Aren't you the king of bacon at this point?
Okay, so Matthew, the show is going to be on Tuesday next week, July 5th. July 5th is a Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, booze day.
Because I'll be out of town, and Ray has to work. So, July 5th.
I have to work a lot more, I should say. Like, I always have to work on the weekends, but a lot more people ask for time off during the holiday weekends, because for some weird reason, they like to go camping, which I can't understand. A cabin is about as far as I'll go, by the way.
Yeah, my wife and I remember when we first started dating, we got all this camping stuff, and we realized, yeah, we like the woods, but only if it's in a cabin.
I like internet and technology. Like
that was one of my stipulations for finding a cabin was, does it have internet? I even bought a Roku stick to bring with me.
Nice.
Alright, so bacon news. So a bartender got arrested in Oklahoma for infusing bottles of liquor with like bacon and like a few other things. Apparently there's a law saying you can't put stuff into the liquor, you can only pour it out. So he got arrested. Which I find this really odd because, so if you put stuff in the bottle, so what happens if you took it and poured it into another big bottle and then put the stuff in it and left it in another big bottle? Does that count?
I honestly, the fact that it's selling them at a bar is what the thing is. Like, you can do that shit at home, but I think once you start messing with actual products that are put out there for specific, but then you would think, well, it's because you're pouring it out into a glass to mix it with something, I guess. They worded that law pretty well for their purpose, I guess I will say.
I don't know. I find that this law seems kind of silly, that you can't infuse alcohol.
Well, it probably dates back to all those stupid alcohol laws back in the day, which, don't seem that bad when you think about it. Because I don't drink. I feel a lot safer out there. Driving around this fucking hellhole.
I just... Goddamn, don't politicians have things better to do with their lives than come up with stupid laws?
No.
oh, you can't put a piece of bacon or like garlic into this alcohol to infuse the flavor and have something unique. That you can't do that. That's against the law, and we're gonna arrest you.
Then is that your like weird officer? Like
that's my weird politician voice. I'm a politician from Oklahoma, and I'm gonna come up with weird laws. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my. Hey guys, I'm from Oklahoma and I'm a politician. No?
You should move to Oklahoma and like try and get this law removed. Like start being like, I'm running on this platform to not have this stupid law.
Yeah, apparently the arresting police are stated you cannot open licensed containers, modify them, then resell them. So, to that, well, aren't they modifying it every time they make a mixed drink?
Because you're not opening the container, modifying it in the container, and then selling it. You're taking it out of the container, like you said. You can pour it out. You can't put stuff in it. But you could put you know what I mean?
I guess.
It makes sense, even though it doesn't make sense because it's a dumb law.
It is a dumb law. I don't like it. You know, sir, I don't like it.
No.
I do not give it the Seraphis stamp of approval. I think people should be able to infuse their liquors and sell them at reasonable prices.
All right. Where's Seraphis 2016 on that one?
Seraphis 2016. Also, bacon emoji finally got approved. Isn't this exciting? And now we wait.
Your internet went to hell, dude.
My internet didn't go to hell.
Yeah, you sound like a robot.
I sound like a robot? You sound fine. I sound fine.
You sound terrible.
Everything will be okay. Trust me.
Okay.
All right. So, bacon emoji got approved. And now we just have to wait for like Apple and Google to roll this out and push it to their handsets.
I would use it. I eat bacon enough.
I would use the shit out of a bacon emoji.
No shit.
I don't appreciate the clown face, though. The clown face, I could do without.
Actually, Chili would agree with you on that one.
Thank you, Chili. Thank you. See? Hasa said we both sound fine.
Okay. Well, I worry. It didn't go away, so I was just like, all right.
But anyway, so yeah, bacon emoji. It's coming. Next time you get like a system update on your iPhone or Android phone, you might have a bacon emoji on there. You should check. In fact, I'm going to check right now. I didn't check. I don't know when I last updated it, but let's see. So if I try to write a message, let's see, I'm guessing it'd be in the food column, and there's no bacon. There is a fried shrimp. There is pizza. There's whatever the hell that is. There's a piece of cake. There's popcorn. There's a baby bottle and a cookie. But no bacon. Bacon is not there yet, folks. Not there yet. But soon, we will have bacon emojis. And I will use them on Twitter. And I'll be excited. I mean, I really don't need the emojis to post bacon stuff. But I will. And I will be excited. Alright. Next up, Skynet. Coming closer to reality. There's a drone AI that beats experienced pilots in combat.
That's
frightening?
I mean, drones tend to be frightening in general. I mean, I'm not surprised. What was that old like tale about? Was it the guy versus like the machine?
War games?
No, it was like an old like John Henry. Like it was like he could work faster than the machine, or the machine could work faster than him. So they like raced, and he died winning or whatever, or died trying. I don't remember. I guess I could look it up. I just don't feel like.
I know what you're talking about, but now I can't remember. So yeah, you're not entirely crazy, but
it makes me think of that though.
But hey, if the AI is that good, then maybe we don't have to have fighter pilots up there risking their lives.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it got to a point where we didn't have to worry about having fighter pilots.
Well, shit happens.
It really does.
So Skynet. We're just gonna let Skynet just fly shit and take out pilots and stuff. That's fantastic. So that's what we're gonna do.
So we're gonna have Top Gun 2.
The fight against the AI.
Yeah, like what's his face makes his. Can't
You don't even know what you're doing yet.
It's really hard to communicate with you right now because I can barely understand you.
Oh, well, shit.
I heard that.
Okay. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to close out Steam. Maybe it's Steam.
It probably is. You're probably having something updating. Considering how many fucking games probably pushed updates after being on sale.
It's also probably true.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway.
Oh, holy shit. I can actually hear you. I wonder what it was.
Steam.
God damn it.
Alright.
You always yelled at us for like having stuff open and stuff.
Well, I had it open so I could guess like what game you got, but...
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did kind of ask for that one.
Alright, so next up, we have Chinese beer, Warcraft themed. It's Tsingtao, Warcraft branded beer. So Tsingtao Beer teamed up with Legendary Pictures to release basically an alliance versus a Horde beer.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we get a beer set here in America?
I don't know.
I want something here.
They have Game of Thrones beer. I saw it today when I took my cans back to the...
Do they really?
Yeah, it's by Ommegang, or Ommegang.
Game of Thrones beer. I'm looking this up. Game of Thrones beer.
There's like an Iron Throne one and something else.
Oh yeah, look at that. Brewery Ommegang. Game of Thrones, Seven Kingdoms. They have Fire and Blood. They have Valar Morghulis, Three-Eyed Raven, the Iron Throne. This is interesting. I didn't know this.
Yeah, I just saw. I always see it when I go take back bottles and cans.
Huh. I feel like I'm gonna have to go buy my Total Wine and find some of this. This is very. Let's see. What's the Three-Eyed Raven is a dark Saison ale.
Okay, I never even heard of that kind
of. Then Valar Morghulis is a double ale.
I have Dr. Pepper.
Let's see. The Iron Throne is a blonde ale. Take the Black Stout. I'm gonna guess that's a Black Stout. And Fire and Blood,
which is legit blood.
It's a red ale. Huh.
Oh, so
I'm gonna have to look for this.
Game of Thrones, and this isn't spoilers or anything, but during the show, I was sitting there waiting for it to end because I was watching it live since we didn't do our show, and it was like 9:55, I think. And I was holding in a piss for like 15 minutes. I'm just like, all right, this is it. Because it felt like the episode was coming to a conclusion. And then it hit like 10:02, and it was like another scene happened. I was just like, look, I pressed the info button, and it said it was going on until 10:15. I'm like, fuck! So I told my parents to pause it, and I ran and took a piss. I was like, if there's going to be another 15 minutes, I can't hold it. But I kind of reminded me how I feel right now. I had to piss after that Mountain Dew.
By the way, the Game of Thrones, the Black Stout was rated 84 by Beer Advocate.
Is that good?
Yeah, it's like out of 100. And Game of Thrones 7 Kingdoms was rated 88 out of 100. And the Iron Throne was rated 86 out of 100. So that's pretty cool. Good on them.
I think I'm more interested in this sexy selfies thing. Although it says teen, so I don't know if I'm interested as much.
Well, all right. No, well, so this is interesting. So you got this guy's daughter who is posting up these like what he calls sexy selfies of herself. So the father is a comedian and decided to mimic her, and every time she posts something up, he posts like the exact same picture. So he posted himself wearing like those like leaves from Snapchat or whatever that filter is. And then like there was another one where she was showing her midriff, so he showed his midriff wearing like yoga pants.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so apparently he's doing this as a way to harass her.
It's good stuff.
Good for him. I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of my kids too. They do stupid shit. I'm for this. So the Hasu wanted to know how long before we see sexy surface selfies. When my daughter starts posting selfies, that's when you get to expect.
Hopefully, there won't be selfies by the time she's posting. She's old enough to post them. Hopefully, we moved on from that nonsense.
Matthew says, I thought Snapchat was a ton of dog faces. It is, and I find that to be one of the dumbest things ever. Let me post a selfie with dog face.
I don't even know what that means.
Bitches.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
That threw me off there, man. I didn't expect you to say that.
Anyway. All right, so let's talk about some game news. So Heroes of the Storm. So some of the customer services are calling out people on their bullshit, and I love this crap. And there's also a Twitter account like dedicated to calling people out on their bullshit. And they take screenshots of people like talking about this crap. And it is glorious. Like, there was a guy who bought Legion 4 months ago, used his 100 boost, and says, I didn't get a refund. And they're like, yeah, you didn't just buy this. You got this from November, and yeah, you don't get a refund. But what's even better is, specifically, the link that I just put in the chat room was in for Heroes of the Storm. This one guy named Doug Juggler. He posted up, I was silenced for reporting. Wow, I am so disappointed. Anytime anyone on the team has a problem and gets toxic, I report them and type reported. But I guess when you do that, they will report you for reporting them. I did not break any rules, but I am silenced. Thanks, Blizzard. Do you even look at the reports? Or is this the terms of service only for show? And then a support forum agent named Glaxagrav responded back, for confirmation, you were not silenced for reporting others. You were silenced for using chat like, what the double expletives are you doing? Expletive noun. Kill tracer noobs, religious figure, obscene word. Awesome, the offensive words that can't reply to my insults took my pick. Lol, I will, politer word would have been mess with him the whole game now. So, I love that they're taking actual chat that some of these jackasses are doing and posting it on the forum to basically call them out as lying sacks of shit.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to say the exact word, but let's just say it's not fuck, but it's the other F word. I tend not to like to say it, but I was playing with Chili and our friend Umlaut, and they like to play double divas, and then I'm Zenyatta and I heal them. Well, one of our teammates was just really annoyed with Diva. We were doing well, and they just called her that F word, and I was just like, so when I reported him, I just go, this guy called my wife blank for playing Diva. Like, that's legitimately what it was. I mean, it couldn't be any simpler than that.
Look, I'll be honest. Anytime like I run across toxic people in Overwatch or Heroes of the Storm, I immediately report them. Yeah. I say like I have no tolerance like for that. And if someone's not doing what they're supposed to be doing, there's nicer ways of saying like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can someone switch to support? Or hey, can you guys help me out with the bottom objective? Like, there's a whole lot of different ways to say it in both Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch. And I understand PvP is typically toxic communities, but they don't have to be.
And, for an example, when I was on the PTRs, the competitive match I played was terrible. They yelled at me for picking Zenyatta, blah, blah, blah. The first one I played, the competitive one, I was actually late getting to the show because I didn't realize it was 5 rounds. Or it was best of 5. I thought it was best of 3 like it was before.
Rivals and Yadas.
No, there wasn't any rivals and Yadas. But there was a guy on the team saying, like, oh my god, I hope I win. I'm really nervous. And one of the guys just goes, listen, to learn, you have to suck first. And everyone's just like, that's really nice of you to say. Like, it's just so... He was just like, don't worry about it. We'll do fine. And I was just like, that's really awesome. Like, I was really actually, like, taken aback a little bit. I was just like, I was expecting to have people be like, oh my god, we need to pick the perfect thing. Then right now, this is the perfect team. If you're not picking this person, you're an idiot. Like, I was expecting that. Because everything tends to get more meta. Or micro, I guess I should say. Not meta.
You're micro.
Micro.
Micro
Everything's
penis.
getting micro.
Micro penis.
I don't know. I like it when you have a team that can sit there and just talk and have fun and not have to be like, oh my god, you suck, you lost it for us. Because I had that happen to me when I had to update my video drivers. The game was just unplayable, and we were playing a match, and somebody yelled at me for playing Zenyatta at the beginning because we don't need Zenyatta on defense. We need blah blah blah, like whatever. And I ended up doing terrible, and my game was lagging a lot. And now the new thing is I've noticed for trolls is to be like, just so you know, you lost the game for us. You know, insert name here. Sorry, bro. I'm just saying. Like they always act like they're not trying to be a dick, but they are. Like,
Report them.
I've noticed that's happened a lot.
So you just report them like, this person is being a troll.
I just said, all I said was, sorry, the game is unplayable. I got to reinstall. And they're just like, oh, yeah, sure. I'm just like, all right. I was trying to be nice.
By the way, I finished my beer.
Like, oh, Jesus, here we go.
Moving on to bourbon. Here we go.
Well, I have my Dr. Pepper. It's made with real sugar.
Good for you, man.
Listen, I went to Walmart today. I picked up a couple things. Well, this was one of them. A 4-pack of Dr. Pepper. I like to feel included because I don't drink. So
is this because you didn't want to drink the little micro cans of Diet A&W root beer?
Listen, last week I was broke. Okay, I legitimately like. I'm actually not as broke as I usually am around this time because I get paid on Friday and I work basically 3 days in a row and then have 4 days off, kind of. So when I'm not making tips, I really don't have much money, so I kind of just have to deal with what we have in the house. And yeah, I had tiny little 8-ounce diet. It was diet caffeine free, if there is such a thing. A&W root beer, like those little cans like that. Fucking whatever. Listen, Sarah.
All right.
I don't want to drink tap water. I'm sorry if I don't trust any tap water anymore.
Speaking of going from micro cans to giant bottles of Dr. Pepper, let's talk about item scaling in Warcraft Legion. I found this kind of interesting. So here's the deal. Items in Warcraft Legion are going to have a chance to roll extra levels. Think of like Warforged items. Warforged items, are +5 item levels, +10 item level, etc. Well, they're going to be able to go from an item level of like 825, which drops in heroic dungeons, going all the way up to item level 895 in the game.
It's crazy.
I know. So what happens is you get one multiplier. It has a chance to roll a 5. If it rolls a 5, it goes up by 5 points, and then it has a chance to roll again for another +5, and so on and so forth until either it fails to roll a +5 modifier, or it gets up to the max item level that's currently available. Now, granted, running a normal dungeon and getting an item level 895 item is damn near impossible. Like the numbers and ratio is way off, and it's obviously easier to get an 895 item if you're running mythic raids. But I find it interesting that there's a chance to get decent loot in dungeons, and I'm not sure if that makes them viable longer term, even while raiding. But I think this is an interesting experiment. Like, it's still more efficient to run like the highest level content that you can to get the best level gear. Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested in this. This is interesting that you can get like some serious raid level loot just running a dungeon.
It's a good thing. And when I did play, I wish that something like that existed instead of literally like the only thing that I would ever get that would be an upgrade was something I bought off the auction house or a random drop. Like that was how I never raid. I did one LFR and the other tank was like, oh, I don't do trash. I only do bosses. And I was just like, well, this is why I don't want to play this game anymore because I constantly get grouped with these fucks. So, but I mean, I wish that there was a chance because I always farmed shit. I always did stuff. So I wish that my time was rewarded without having to raid because I hate raiding now.
But yeah, so I mean, you could run dungeons, raids, world quests, etc., And there is a chance that it will roll higher quality item than what you got.
I mean, they kind of already had that with, like, getting items off of rares, right? Like, it might randomly be the highest upgraded.
Yeah, it might either be like a rare or an epic item.
That's another thing that Chili and I would do, because when I was in Canada, we would go and farm rares in Tanan, and like all my gear was basically stuff from that, and then could you upgrade it at that point or no?
Yeah, there is like a way to manually upgrade.
Oh yeah, with like
all Pixis
those
crystals.
Yeah, all those things. So I would constantly be doing that, but I got to a point where I couldn't even like do much with that, and it was just like, yeah. That's neat though. I'm glad they're continuing with that sort of thing.
I mean, I like the fact that if I am running like somebody through a dungeon, and I'm raid geared already, that there is a chance that I may actually get an upgrade running that dungeon. Well, although it's a small chance, there's still a chance that I could get something that's of value to me.
Yeah, so it's not completely useless to go into a dungeon that obviously has nothing for you. Like, there's a chance, hey, maybe you'll get something. So it might be the reason. Chance. It might be the reason that you say, all right, I guess I'll run you through this. Maybe I'll get something. You never know.
I mean, I already will run folks through dungeons to help them out when I can, but at the same time, it's a little nice to get something for your trouble as well. So yeah, I like this idea. I'll be interested to see how it plays out. I've liked a lot of other things that they've tried to do, and it hasn't panned out really well. Like, I was also one that said, garrisons are awesome. And they were awesome for a little bit, and then they kind of got boring. Like, I've never done one of those, like, summon, like a raid boss in my garrison. I've never done that. And
never even knew that existed.
I thought that would be pretty cool. I've never been able to do it. I don't even know how to do it. So, but I'm interested to see how this plays out. I think this could be a cool idea. So I ask you this: so you and I both really haven't been playing Warcraft too much.
Well, recently. I mean, I haven't played it since I don't even know when.
But is some of the stuff that you're seeing in Legion like this?
All right,
and so I know
I'll tell you one thing. If they did one thing, I would play. And they'll never do it because it didn't work.
This has to be with fucking birds. I swear to God.
Nope. This is a legit thing. Remember when you would queue up as a tank or healer when you needed to, and you would have that satchel that would like have a chance that you could get these things that you can no longer get, or like you'd have to like you can get that mount from the egg hatching, for example, from that bag, the satchel of mysteries or whatever. Like, they stopped having that thing be cool stuff. That for some reason, they just decided, hey, we're going to have it be, what was it, justice points or whatever the fuck thing they were using?
Yeah, but then they got rid of justice points. And
well, I mean, okay, what I'm saying is that if they did that again, and they expanded it to be even more stuff that you could get, so at least...
Well, I think you would probably like the World Quest. The World Quests allow you to get like those like unique type items by going out and doing like these like quests that spawn out in the world, like go help destroy this demon invasion over here. And
yeah, I still have to check out like the Legion stuff. I just haven't had enough time on my heart to play, or I had enough room on my hard drive to do it because I wouldn't put it on my solid state. But that's full right now. I got to do some maintenance on that.
You should do some maintenance.
Well, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 is taking up the majority of the space. But I haven't been playing it that much, so I should probably get rid of it for now.
All right, and our last gaming topic of the week is some Overwatch news. So Torbjorn on console is getting nerfed. They are nerfing Torbjorn's turret by 30%.
Yes.
But only on console, not PC.
Because the console... Playing on a controller is just... you can't kill Torbjorn that fast. Like, it's just... I've heard how just annoying it is, and like, oh, you want to defend? What's the best team comp? Not having, one sniper, one builder. It's having 6 builders. It's having all Torbjorn. It's like... And I've heard like horror stories about it, so I'm glad they're doing it.
they're also playing around. So you played some of the competitive mode. Apparently, people really dislike the coin flip idea.
I don't know what that is. What
so if people are tied going into the end, so if you are doing escort the payload, and on one match you escort it and you're successful, and then the next team gets their chance to attack and escort the payload and they are successful, then it goes into a coin flip to play one more match. And the coin flip is who gets to be on the attacker or defender side. And the perception is that one side has an advantage over the other.
Yes and no. I think it's harder to defend. It's easier to push the payload. It's just harder to defend it. I see that. It's just like in tennis, being able to serve almost always makes you win. When you're at that level. Being able to serve is the advantage.
See, I liked what they did in the beta, but apparently no one else liked it, and that's
what do they do?
So in the beta, if you're on Gibraltar or
Gibraltar,
as you like to call it, if you were in a tiebreaker scenario there, they would send you over to a control point map, like an Ilios or something, where you have to hold the point, and you have to get up to 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And because
that's not a bad idea. I like that idea.
I like it too, but apparently people hated it because you switched maps. People thought that was a horrible idea.
Well, I mean, what's better? What has the best outcome? Having a match where you don't attack or defend, where you're both doing the same thing. Technically, you both there's no advantage right there. I agree with you, Sarah. That's rare.
I think my video froze.
Oh. Yes, it did. You're just sitting there like.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep going, so I'm just gonna keep looking like a
jackass.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking like a jackass here. All right.
I agree. I actually think that maybe they should make the map be this every map has a control then.
Yeah. No, actually, that's a pretty good idea.
Because, I mean, I can't imagine... There's probably a lot of fine-tuning, especially with the fact that they're introducing competitive mode right now, that maybe if they didn't have time to think about this ahead of time, it would be hard to implement very quickly. But down the road, that's not a bad idea. Don't forget to give me credit, Blizzard, when you come up with that.
All right, well, so my video still seems to be frozen, but we're going to...
I think we played on Nepal, the competitive match I played, and it was all control, so it was fun. I really like that map.
Yeah, so it sounds like what they're going to do is they're going to have it where if you attack and escorting the payload, it will count for how far you pushed it. Versus the defend, and then when you switch, if the other team gets farther than you, then they win. If you got farther than them, then they win.
That reminds me of...
That will be the tiebreaker, apparently.
What is it? Strand of the Ancients?
Yeah.
Was that one of the... It kind of reminds me of that. How fast can you get this done? You could get it done, but the other team can get it done faster and win. So that makes sense.
Oh. I think my video finally turned off. But now it's sort of back on.
Is it Skype being weird? Because last week we had this problem too.
Kind of. So now it's just my avatar, which is just bizarre.
That is really weird.
Alright, well anyway, so that's what's going on with Overwatch. I kinda like your idea. Give each map a control point. So if you're on Gibraltar, just kind of... I mean, it's going to require more art assets, but they'll make it a small control point area, so people don't feel like you're missing out.
Yeah, because you couldn't take the current map the way it's set up because it's specifically set up for attack and defense. So you couldn't just pinpoint the middle of the map, make it a square, and put a thing in there saying you can do it. I can't see that being the solution, but actually making it, yeah. It's not a bad idea. I'm glad I came up with this, Arif.
Good job.
Yeah, I did something. I did it good. As Splinter would say, I did it funny. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why I thought of that.
I don't know why either, but I find
Probably because I had to piss so much that my mind is like, all right, what do you need to think of? Splinter, is that going to make you piss? What? I don't know.
All right, well, now the video is all sorts of fucked up. Either way. All right, let's get into some FOFs.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
All right, what do you got for FOFs?
I actually didn't even think about it until you just said that. Even while the FOF thing was playing, I was just reading the chat room. I guess I will say FOF to... What? I don't even fucking know, man. I'm gonna say props to that guy that was just like, hey, we all suck at first. Let's just win. Let's do good. It'll be fine. Props to that guy. I don't remember his name.
All right.
And FOF to the avoid this player button that being taken away. That's a necessary tool in that game. Makes you avoid the jackasses. I saw why they got rid of it, but still.
Wait, the what?
Avoid this player option.
What? Okay, hold on. You have to back me up. What is
Overwatch.
that?
What do you mean?
In Overwatch.
Yeah, like if you don't want to play a player, you used to be able to right-click on their name and say avoid this player.
Oh, well, that's because everyone was avoiding that really good player.
Oh, darn. One person. Who gives a fuck? Like, I get it. It sucks for them, but... like, it really sucks that we can't sit there and avoid a whole team that's just slandering us, you know? Because we can block them, but does that mean that we're never going to see them again?
I don't know. Does it?
I don't... That's a good question. Because I blocked somebody midway through the match, and I think they were still there at the end, like, you know, into the next match as long as I didn't leave that game, so... It's just communication probably is just blocked.
All right. Well, for me, I'm going to say fuck off to fuckwads who demand a meeting with me downtown. And then they don't fucking show up. So, yeah. So, I have to leave. I have to go downtown through Atlanta traffic, through all the construction that they're doing. Sit around in an office that I have no place to sit for half a day. Then, when I get to the meeting, you don't even show up.
How are these things allowed to just happen without any consequences? I want to know.
I don't know.
Because if I just didn't show up for part of my job, I would get fired very quickly. What are you playing? Are you playing a game? Sounds like you're clicking over there.
Oh no, I am trying to redo your camera real quick.
Oh, okay.
Because since your cam is doing just fine.
Yeah, that's really weird. I think Skype is literally trying to do that thing where you can't have more than one video thing going, or else you have to pay for it.
Maybe.
Because remember that last week we both had that message, or at least I did, that said like you need Skype Premium to do this call, and it was because we both wanted to have video, and my video wouldn't work for like the first 3 attempts. So FOF to Skype, because maybe we'll have to switch what we're fucking doing because of it.
Maybe.
Let's see. Do we have anyone to read here?
You know what? I don't think we... Oh, I also have this props. Props to Lemon Turtle for getting me a Steam game called Blood and Bacon.
Sounds like a game you'd like.
So, yeah. Hasu says, fuck Skype. Hate that ad-riddled shit.
I do. I mean, the ads are annoying, but I usually have it minimized. So...
Alright, that's really... Oh, Rigamorty sent an email off.
Oh, damn it! It's not.
Rigamorty.
I was so hoping for an audio one so I could go piss during it, and that's no disrespect to Rigamorty. It's just how much I have to piss.
Well, he says, greetings, Seraphis, Rafus, and Zia. Rigamorty here for a quick written FOF. Firstly, sorry for lack of anything lately. IRL has been a bit of a bitch, and home life been going through a rough patch, but that's on the up. So fuck off for me not being around, podcast world, or WoW lately. FOF to shit just falling apart. I had an old MP3 player that died, so I splashed out for an iPod Nano yesterday, which is all good, but then the fucking HD VCR DVR combo player recorder started turning itself on, and the DVD drawer kept opening and closing on its own. Literally, I thought we might have poltergeist. No, that is Skynet.
No,
we've established
what you need to do to stop it is take a paper clip and stick it in the little hole that when you don't have power, you can still open it up and stick it in there and see if you can stop it from doing that. If that's a thing.
Look at you giving out the tips.
Well, every little because I've been working on my old. Never mind. I can't say that. I forgot.
All right.
But yeah, I was working on something that needed one of those things. So.
Let's see. And then he says lots of other ups and downs. And
Wait,
my
hold
only...
on. He doesn't sound like that. He's like, oi!
Oi! Lots of other ups and downs. My only gaming being a bit of Hearthstone, though. I did start a little kind podcast recently. Anyway, hope you all are well. Cheers! Bloody hell, rigor morte. Rigor morte.
Sorry, I had to add that in at the end.
Shit, we have a haiku, and I haven't even thought of one.
Well, think of one while I sit here and talk and listen
right.
to what's-her-face say the stuff.
All right.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
I can just hear Sarah typing during the thing. He's just furiously like, oh shit, how do I do this? I don't know how you remember the stuff that you talk about during the show and then add it into the haiku, by the way.
I don't know.
Only reason that I remember bringing up the Dark Tower as a thing I was doing was because I put in the Dark Plower as the episode title because I didn't have anything else at the time. Which, by the way, if anyone has...
All right, got a haiku. All right, here's my haiku. It's rigor morte, a tale of two zenyatas. Ray the Dark Plower.
It means I have to wear a cowboy hat and have like fucking guns and shit.
Yep.
It's good though. I'm because it's eight book series and I'm on book 3, probably like 10 hours in because I listen to the audiobooks while I play NBA 2K16 or I'm cleaning or working because I can listen to it in my car.
There you go.
I feel like Audible should be a sponsor for us because I can sit there and be like, you know what I like doing, Seraph? I like listening in my car. You know what I like listening to? A dude tell me stories.
All right, Ray.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thanks for Hasu and Matthew, and it looks like Weenie been hanging out with us.
Weenie.
That's who's still here with us, and then on our weird off Tuesday night. That's fun.
Yeah.
And my video's down.
Well, that's okay. All they want to see is me, anyways.
Yeah, you and your sexy mug there. All right, so Ray, where can people find you?
On Twitter, it's Rayfist. It's RayFyst. Same thing with Steam and Xbox Live, although I'm never really on there anymore.
All right, and then you can find me on Twitter at Seraphis, Xbox Live is Amish Mafia 2 words, PlayStation Network Seraphis Prime 1 word, and I'm on Steam at Seraphis. And Zia, who is hopefully getting internet this week, her Twitter is at ITSXIA. And Hasu, our producer, is at MR_HASU. Matthew in the chat room says, I bought a Lego Poe Dameron X-Wing. I feel bad, yet good. I've been considering buying one of those. I want to buy another Star Wars Lego set to do with my daughter. But anyway, the show, you can find us on thesundering.net. Our Twitter is at thesundering, facebook.com/thesundering. Our YouTube is youtube.com/thesundering podcast. Our Steam group is The Sundering 2 words. The Sundering Discord will have a link in our show notes. Our phone number is 323-SUNDER0 or 323-786-3370. Our email is thesunderinpodcast@gmail.com. We are a member of D20 Cows, part of the D20 Crit Network, and our intro is courtesy of Boxing Fox. May they rest in peace. No, they're not dead. Well, I don't know if the members are dead or not, but the band is definitely dead. So yes, thanks to Rick and Morty, Something Fav. We appreciate you from across the pond. Hope Brexit isn't affecting you too bad. And so download us, invite us into your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside you. Next time, we podcast from a viewing of the Dark Plower. That's it.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I rolled a 20.